Hello Glamorous and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Now don't forget to click on the subscribe button and the notification bell for more upcoming DIY future videos. For this DIY, I'll be making a Roman style side table. If you would like to find out what I created, just continue watching. I'll be starting off with a piece of cardboard that I already had on hand, and I'll be cutting it down to 12 by 26 inches. Next, I'll take my ruler and marker, and I'll be marking 3 inches away from the outer corners on both sides, and I'll repeat the same steps on the opposite end. I needed a 10-inch circle, so I'll be using this cake board. I'll take it and place it where I place my markings, and then I'll trace it, and then I'll cut out all 4 corners. I'll have a complete list of all items used in the description bar below. Don't forget to follow me on my social media platforms linked below. I repeated the same steps and cut out 2. Next, I'll be using 2 blocks of styrofoam that you may find at your local Home Depot or on Amazon, and it's 2 inches thick. Next, I'll bring back one of my cutouts and I'll place it on top, and then I'll trace all 4 corners. For the remainder of this DIY, I'll be using my strongest glue sticks. I'll be applying the glue around the center area. Once that was done, I'll bring back my cutout and glue it on top. I use a low setting glue gun so it won't melt the styrofoam. And for all questions and DIY requests, follow me on Instagram, linked below. Next, I'll be cutting out all 4 corners, and I'll be using a very sharp box cutter, and please be extra careful when using any sharp tools. I repeated the same steps and made 2, and I'll be gluing them both together. I place weights on top until completely dry. And now I have a 4.5 inch thick, strong base. Once that was done, I took it to a well-ventilated area, spray painted 2 coats of white on the front and back side. So I'll be using adhesive acrylic mirror cutouts, and these come with a protective layer, and I'll be leaving the layer on until I'm completely done with the full project to prevent any fingerprints. Here I'm just placing them in the position that I desire until I'm fully satisfied, and then I'll place them permanently. Next, I'll be gluing on 1-inch round mirrors, and I glued on 3. Around the edges, I'll be applying single strips of self-adhesive mirror mosaic tiles. Next, I'll be using silver beaded necklaces, and these are much smaller than the ones they sell at your local Dollar Tree, and I'll cut them and then I'll be gluing them around the center area. I'll be repeating the same steps. Around the empty areas, I'll be adding single strips of mirror mosaic tiles. I took postal boards and cut 2 strips to size, and then I'll be gluing them on the sides of the table. Once I was done, I'll be gluing on floral diamond wrap. Next, I'll be using a styrofoam sheet, and it's 1.5 inch thick. I also took cardboard, cut it to size, and I cut out 2. I repeated the same gluing steps. I also took another piece of cardboard, cut it to size, and I cut out 2, and I repeated the same gluing steps as well. Next, I'll take them both and I'll paint just one side with white acrylic paint. Once they were dry, I glued on floral diamond wrap on around the edges on both. Next, I'll take the smaller size cardboard cutout and I'll place my base on top, and then I'll mark my placement and I'll add hot glue, and then I'll glue them together. I repeated the same steps on top with the larger cardboard cutout. Next, I'll be covering the bottom base with the floral diamond wrap. I'll be adding a mirror on top. And here's the finished look. This is such a beautiful and stunning glamorous table. And actually, I made this for a friend for Mother's Day because she loves anything that has to do with any kind of Roman style look. This table is very strong and sturdy, and it could hold anywhere up to 25 pounds. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this DIY as much as I enjoyed creating it. Now don't forget, I post new DIY videos every week. Like and share with family and friends, and subscribe if you haven't. Comment if you wish. Turn on your notification bells for more upcoming future videos. I'll see you on my next DIY upload.